Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. This is another installation. I shouldn't say installation. It's just an ongoing collage that I have started. And the hashtag is hashtag 2023 CW Collage. The CW stands for Crossword. So I'd love to have you join in on this. I do have a few gals that are doing it when they can. It doesn't have to be a weekly thing like I'm doing. Some weeks I may not be able to get to it, but so far so good. I'm going on week number 6, and I'm only keeping track because I just want to see if I can make it to the end of the year. This is a kind of a big crossword puzzle book. I really don't know how many pages I have in here, but I just thought it would be fun. I'm just going to do it until my book is filled up, and then I'll have a nice little journal style book that I can use and work in. So I want to get started right away with this. But again, if you're new to my channel, I think I have the original link to this in my description. I always like to list the gals that are working on the crossword challenges. That way you can see what they do. Not all of them have a book. Um, so you can take a look to see how they do it. And again, I'd love to have you join in on the fun. So, and this is the hashtag that you want to, if you're on Instagram, I'd love to have you post it, and you can go to Instagram and bring up that hashtag and see what has been done so far. So this week, again, it's going to be a fun one, and I want to try to put a small border around here. I thought maybe I could do something like this. I just want to add a little bit of color to around the sides. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some strips. This is out of a Daphne's Diary book, a magazine. Actually, it's not a book. So I'm just going to see, this is 3/4, 3/4, and a 1/2 inch. So let's cut this up. So we are going to do a 1/2 inch here, which I can't figure out how to do a 1/2 inch on this one here. So maybe, can I slide it through this one? Might be able to slide it through here. And I can, look at that. I can go a little bit over. I'll just do the 1/2 inch mark here. And I think that'll be good. Take a little bit more off of this. Instead of, I'm just going to come down here. Because I really don't want it to cover up any of my my crossword puzzle at the top. And that is better. And then we need, maybe I can use this one for the side that I've already cut. I want that a little bit wider. Usually I have all of this stuff taken care of and before I come on to see everybody, but that's okay. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with the top and the sides of the puzzle, so I think it's okay. And I still need to have that, so it's not really 3/4. I'm going to do, let's just do a good old inch, okay? Yeah, that's better. Inch, and then an inch for this one. And I have my phone in here with me, so hopefully it won't go off. But my landscapers are here working out front, doing a makeover. And I I need to have it here with me. So hopefully it won't go off. So, okay, I'm going to put this around here because I think it will just add a little bit. And sometimes I like to frame these. So, this is a piece that I'm putting on, and I think that will be good. I think that'll be good. It's just going to add a little something to it. And I would love to use my glue stick. However, my pages crinkle. Maybe I can put that up there. That might be kind of fun. My pages crinkle, and I don't, when I watch a lot of other gals, I'm going to do that. That might be kind of, this will offset the bottom. Something a little different. When I watch a lot of other crafters, and maybe you can all help me with this. Help me squeeze my glue bottle. My goodness gracious. I know I don't have a lot of, it's plugged. I don't have a lot of glue in here. I have a new bottle. I'm trying to use this one up. So, all right. Now that I've, oh, for the love of Pete. Sometimes I squeeze this so hard, I'm afraid that the little silver tip is going to fly off. But then maybe I really don't have a lot left in here to use. I didn't want to have to refill this again before I took the new one out. So this, I think this entire video is going to be how to use every single drop in your, I think it's clogged. There we go. In your art glitter glue bottle. But as I was saying, as I rudely interrupted myself to talk about a different story, I don't understand how some of the gals can use their glue sticks, and I do not see their papers getting all wonky and crinkling. You know, I see them with everything coming out just fine. And when I use my glue sticks, my papers seem to get warped. I don't know if I don't think I'm using too much. But if anybody out there has a magic solution or how to use a glue stick properly, please let me know. Okay. So I hope everybody is fine and dandy. I really wanted to get out in my garden, back out on my boulder wall today. However, I'm treating myself to a well-deserved massage because my body is tired from the gardening work I've been doing. And it's later in the afternoon, and I just, if anything, I should be out on that boulder wall. And then going to get a massage. But I'm kind of I feel like I'm behind in my craft room because I have been spending so much time outside that I don't know. Now, I'm going to do something different this week. I haven't done this in the past. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write in my saying first. And then I'm going to collage around it. And do you think I'd have my... Okay. So I wrote it over here because I had to make sure I had enough space for it because it's kind of long. And I think this will be fun. You'll get to see how it all comes together. So I have it's the small Now, I have things down here. But I guess I can put it here. I'd like to try to get it. I can't fit it up here. It's the small. I can start it at 16, which might be better. It's the small things I feel like I'm playing Wheel of Fortune. I want somebody to throw me a vowel. I have it over here to the left, but I want to make it a little closer together. All right. So I'm going to still do it this way. It's the small things. I'm going to have everything that, and I have to come down here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it at 36. Count. It's the small things that count. Okay, so that is this week's little phrase or saying. And now I'm going to finish building the collage. Whew, that was a tough one. All right, so this here, I can raise this up a little bit now. And this is going to be a little scene. Now I have this gal here. This is this week's model. And I think if I move this right up, it might make a little more, it might be, well, I can't have it that much. And you'll see why. I can't raise that up that much, okay? So I'm going to cut this down. And I'm going to cut it right here. All right, so this is going to go right about here. And then I have this. Maybe I can bring it up here. Then I have this one here. So this I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Hopefully I don't take too much off. So I have this here. Then we have this little piece right here. That's going to go there. And then we have our gal here. All right, so I think I want to take these off a little bit more, okay? Because my girl is over there to the side. And she's going to be, I don't mind if that's there like that, but I don't want, there we go. And that can come up even just a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit more off of here. Okay. I know you're probably like, oh, good heavens, Barbie. It doesn't have to be. All right. So we're going to get this in place. Okay. And she is going to be on here like this. And then I have this here and I have this here like that. All right. And she is right at the edge. So the first thing I'm going to do, because I like this here, I'm going to get my glue that is hanging around on my desk, dripping out of my bottle. I'm going to put that there. This needs to come down a little bit because I want more of this brown to show. So I can probably bring that down like that. Take a little bit more off of this. Okay. I want that brown to show there. All right. So I'm going to put a little strip here. And then this here, I will have to take a little bit off the bottom here. So I want to make this land just keep rolling and rolling and rolling, okay? Okay, I think this is good. I think that is good. And you'll see why I need all these little layers here. All right, we'll get that there like that. Get that run across the bottom. Okay, I think we're set here. So now I can carefully get this down. Get that one down. And we can get this one down. Okay. And then we are going to get her down, okay? So sometimes it's good to do these videos when everything just isn't perfect, and because there is no such thing as being perfect, right? And we're going to put her just like this. So she's kind of looking down in this valley, right? She's a giant of a woman. All right, so far so good. Now I have a really fun little book that I love using, and they have all little tiny miniature images in them. I've showed you these before, and these are all really cute little houses that I have cut out. So you can see how tiny they are because they fit in the palm of my hand, right? So these, I've made little tiny slits. And these houses are going to fit right in here. And I know I've got more here. There we go. think this one fits here like that. I know I have one more. And I did not glue it down. Whew. And then that is going to go right there like that. That will go there like that. Isn't that cute? So let's get these glued down. So that's why this week's saying is what, and I'll tell you, I struggled. This week I really struggled with, I knew what I wanted to do, but boy, I just couldn't pull it. I just couldn't pull it together. Like that. I'll bring that up a little bit. And then this one. I'll put that there like that. Okay. All right. So here is the houses or the castles, or this almost looks like some sort of mansion in the background. And then of course when you have tiny houses, you have tiny people. And like it says, it's the small things that count. And these little people, aren't they cute? We have this little guy here. And then they're all bearing gifts, and they're bringing her all these little plants and such. And they are traveling. They are traveling through the very mountainous terrain, making a trek to bring her these gifts. And that's why she appears to be looking down at them. There she should be. I want her here. I want her closer to her. Bringing her all these cute little plants, and they've come from afar because you can see their homes are way in the distance. And it has not been an easy trek for them. And I think that's what makes these little collages here so much fun, because there are no prompts, and you can do what you want. And you can make them as elaborate as you want, or you can just make them as simple as you want. And I like doing these because like I said, I have these little books, and I don't always look at the books. I love books and magazines, but once I've looked at them, they have a tendency to sit on my shelf. Because if I do have a book in my hand, it's usually a good mystery. So by making these little collages and such in a crossword puzzle book like this. And then I'm making it into a journal. I will get to look at these a lot, a lot more than if they were sitting in my room and on a shelf. So that is this week's collage. I hope you like it. It's a lot of fun. There we go. It's a lot of fun, and I really like doing these without the prompts. So again, it's 2023 CW for Crossword Collage. As you work along, please post your work. I would love to see it, and I know there's others that would love to see it. So if you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you participate and join in the fun. And for those that are participating, thank you. Spread the word, because again, I just think it's a lot of fun. So I hope everybody has a really great day. Thank you, everyone, for your support and your wonderful, wonderful comments. I really appreciate everybody and everything that you have to say. So I will see you in my next video, and have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.